I have one client. It's Ancestry.com. Anyone have heard of Ancestry.com before? Yeah. Anyone heard of MyFamily.com before? Okay, same company, right? Ancestry.com. They came to us, my company before, right before I left, and they said, we want leads. And I said, great. I said, we can do leads. And I said, but we want a $10,000 prepayment. They said, we don't prepay. And I said, well, we don't do leads for you. We won't find people potentially interested in your product unless you pay us, prepay us. And in my mind, I'm like thinking, I have no idea how to do leads. And I don't know why I'm asking for a prepayment, but it just kind of seems natural. I'm going to ask for a prepayment. So after a couple months, they finally prepay me $10,000. I go to my partner. This is my last company, right, before we folded it. And I said, Ben, they prepaid us. He said, great. How are we going to do it? And I said, I don't know. But I got a group up in Salt Lake that can do it for us. So we go up to the guys in Salt Lake, and in 2.5 months, these guys generated 6 free trials, meaning they generated 6 leads for Ancestry. So I want you guys to do the math real fast with me here. You've heard this story before, right? I want you to do the math. 6 times $15. They were paying us $15. How much money did we make? $90. We paid these guys $12 up in Salt Lake. How much did we net? $18. We were biggie sizing our meals that night. We had $18 to spend. But we still had $9,910 to pay back to them. They give us a call and they said, we want our $9,910 back. I hang up the phone. I go to my partner. They want their money back. And he goes, we got to give it back. And I said, Ben, we don't have it. We got to figure this out. I said, you go focus on the sales team. I'm going to focus on figuring out this online marketing. I got to drive traffic to Ancestry.com. I got to figure this out. So I locked myself in my office, and for 6 months, I started generating free trials, meaning I was driving traffic to Ancestry.com's site. Does that make sense? And they would pay me to find people who wanted to sign up for their free 14-day trial service. So within 6 months, we became their number 2 acquisition leader. We were acquiring more free trials for Ancestry, meaning we were bigger than any other affiliate, any other group out there besides one group out of California, and they were paying us for it. So I go to my partner at that time, and I say, Ben, let's do this. And he said, no, we got to do this sales. I said, no, let's do this. And he's such a great guy. I love him to death. And he decided, you know what, let's separate. You can go build that up. So I took Ancestry.com, $2,000, and the bad girl, and I signed that lease for $750. I had to pay the first month, and I had to pay the security deposit. I had how much money left? $500 left. $750. I had $500 left. Holy cow. Here we go. I had to do this.